Hello everyone, welcome to my next video. Now please allow me to apologize. This video is about 2 to 3 months overdue. The reason being because I was waiting for the next patch update to arrive before I done this video, and praying and hoping that Law would hopefully receive some changes and some good buffs. But unfortunately, as you guys have realized, that hasn't happened. Instead, characters such as Steve and Fakaram got a big hit. They got nerfed, they got some of the fundamentals taken away, but no changes for Law. So this video matters now more than ever. So this is my opinion on what Namco can do to hopefully improve and make Law more fun again. Because right now Law is slacking, because it's lacking so many fundamentals, and I've gone ahead and put a top 10 list. So this is what this video is. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, a few honorable mentions, starting with 4 up 3. Now this move is -1 on block. I believe it should be +1 on block, or at the very least neutral, since Law takes a little pause before doing the flip. It's supposed to be a mix-up between his Shaolin kicks, which is a high. I think he should be rewarded if it gets blocked, as it's sidesteppable and he can be jabbed out of the air. Next up, quarter circle forward 1-2-1-2. Boy, what can I say about this move? It's probably the most underutilized out of all of Law's arsenal. Super punishable on block with minor pushback, and it only launches on counter. Plus, the range sucks. How would I change this move, you ask? Just make it a launcher on normal hit. At least that way people will commit to it, as it would be a high risk, high reward type of move. The only thing good about this move is that it's stylish. That is it. Leading on to that, we've got Law's back turn 1+2. The reason I chose this move is because the animation looks similar to Brian's sidestep 1, and Brian's sidestep 1 launches on normal hit, which I think Law could benefit from as well. So with that out of the way, let's get into the top 10. Forward 2-2-2. Now this move was a legit 12 frame punisher in Tekken 6, but in Tekken 7 they decided to remove the natural hit properties. And yes, you could also do 2 forward 2-2 as a 10 frame punish, which would give it a 28 damage, making it probably top 5 10 frame punishers in the game. The way I see it, 3-4 would be a more effective punisher at the wall, while forward 2-2-2 would be a more effective punishment in open space, since it would allow Law to continue with his pressure, as the move allows you to go into DSS. Please bring back Law's DSS 4-3 or DSS Junkyard. That move at least used to launch on counter hit, whereas this new move got replaced with a low poke, which just knocks down on counter hit. I don't have no footage to show you of that move because it doesn't exist in this game. Bring back DSS 4-3 and make the new move DSS down 3+4. Spinning Dragon Blow, Law's supposedly evasive move, which doesn't even do what it's supposed to do. As you see, Law takes a little step to his left. It's almost as if they done this move half-heartedly, because this move can't evade for shit. The animation looks similar to Law's Dragon Roar, aka DSS forward 1, and it's the same frames on block. Should it be? No. I reckon it should be maybe -13, but at the very least, give it the evasive properties that it should have, same as Asuka's sidestep 2 and Eddie's back 1+2. Number 7, Cannon Kick. Why did they remove the clean hit properties from this move? It was one of Law's strongest moves, but also weak and very punishable on block. It was only to be used at wall combos, and you were rewarded with damage for timing your DSS at the wall. Why they removed the clean hit is beyond me. Yeah, sure, again, you could argue, oh, it did too much damage at the wall, but the whole point of it was that you were rewarded for timing your DSS. 3+4. From this season, they've made the move recover 2 frames slower. Now, you might think that's not a lot, but there's been certain situations, I don't know if it just happened to me, where I might do a 3+4 filler, example after Junkyard, if I don't do DSS 3, and I can't continue the juggle because of the 2 extra frame recovery. It's crazy, but those 2 frames make a difference. Plus, some characters can launch it on block now. Oi. Revert back to the previous version of the move, please. Now, I don't know why this one hasn't even happened yet, because it's always been in the back of my mind, making a mind game between forward 2-3 and forward 2-1-3, making forward 2-1-3 all mids and forward 2-3 mid high. It would actually be a legit mix up, making either one punishable on block. Making DSS grabs command grabs, not just for DSS 2+4 but also DSS 1+3, and give him a new animation for DSS 1+3. If I remember correctly, in Tekken Tag 2, Forrest had a special command grab where he would punch the guy to death like bah, bah, which he could only do when the opponent's health bar was very low. Give that grab to Marshall. And speaking of grabs, please give Law a back turn 1+2 grab. It would add so much more mind game to his back turn mix up. These are small things, but it would actually make a big difference to Law's mind game. I don't know, the input could be during back turn you press forward 1+4 or something. That's right, I've stated it many times before and I'll state it again. Please Namco, give Marshall Forrest's Y Rising 3. Now you don't even have to change the frame data, keep it as it was fine in Tekken Tag 2. Now I'm aware Marshall already has a Y Rising 3, he's always had that. But in this game, the input can be while standing 3+4. It makes sense. And if you're feeling generous Namco, you can go ahead and add Forrest's kick cancels. Number 1, you guys guessed it, Law needs a new rage drive, period. Now what bothers me, and I'm sure a lot of you Law players as well, is that the legend kick from the rage drive is almost punch punishable at -9, whereas the regular version is plus on block, varying depending on the distance you do the move from. And the rage drive version doesn't even wall splat properly. Please Namco, give Law a new rage drive. It could be one of his other moves, like for example it could be a powered up version of his Dragon Hammer, i.e. forward 1+2. Yeah, powered up version of that. Or it could be a powered up version of Poison Arrow, it could be a powered up version of the Cannon Kick, or it could be a powered up version of the Legend Kick itself. But please make it splat like a traditional rage drive, like a lot of the other characters. So that way at least Law stands a chance of actually making a comeback. Went off a bit on a rant there guys near the end. It's just that I really would like to see good changes happen to Law, and some of these changes would actually make him a more rounded and better character. I'm not saying Law is the worst character in the game, he's far from it. I think right now he's sitting at a good solid, you know, mid to high B tier. I reckon with some of these changes it could push him up to a mid A or a high A level character. And I'm sure there's moves and other things that I must have missed out that you guys can probably think of, but this is my list and obviously it's my opinion guys, and I hope you agree with some of them and you potentially disagree with some of them, but that's cool. That's what makes us us. Thank you for watching this video guys, and I'll see you on my next video.